My name is Gian. I've been skating for 10 years now. Today I'll talk about my gnarliest slams.
Oh!
First thing that comes to my mind is that square rail at skate park, local skate park, that I started to skate in that year. I haven't done it for about 5 months or something, and I just thought, okay, let's get some 50-50s again. I landed the first try I committed to, just perfectly done. I did a second try and landed it just as perfectly twice in a row, you know. I was like, okay, let's film this shit. I landed tray flip first try and it was like, okay, no, it's going down right here. I did not really get on the rail correctly, you know. I touched it with my front foot, I slipped off, hit it with my chin on the end. The kid told me, yo man, look at your pants, you know. My pants were soaked full with blood, and I had to look at my chin. I could really see that there was a whole chunk of meat missing in that chin. It actually infected itself, so infected pieces of meat were cut out and it was stitched up with 16 stitches, and after a month, you know, I was actually getting back on the board. Next thing, half a year later exactly, we went to a skate park where it was this round down rail, and you know, it was like my first down rail, round down rail. I was really pumped to do this shit. I got it surprisingly quick. However, when I wanted to film it with the actual cam, I had a try where exactly the same bail happened to me like it did on this square rail. I slipped away, turning my body sideways, both feet up in the air, and just getting bodied straight to my back, you know. That was really heavy slam, and I think it looks really gnarly, you know. Definitely one of my gnarliest slams ever, you know. Luckily I did not hit the same spot on my chin like before, but really 1 inch beneath that. And because the rail was round and not square, I didn't get a really deep cut like I did before, but you know, still I couldn't skate rails for another month or something. And since then I'm always wearing chin protection when I skate rails, you know. Okay, so probably my worst injury was my syndesmosis rupture. Tried to oil down his quarter pipe, slipped away, and just got in a super deep pistol squat position with all the weight on my right foot, and you know, in that moment I really could feel like boom, you know, something. It got really fucked up in that moment in my foot, and it was my syndesmosis which was torn, and I was out for a month from that until I could get back on the board. Yeah, let's talk about, it was in May 2019, at the day of the premiere of our full-length video. We were going out for a session, and I was getting a few tricks down this forest there, and the thing is that you land into a shallow bank, so you have to take this into account for your landing, which means you have to lean forward a little bit more. And I was landing on this shovel and always getting shoot out, you know, so many times. However, there was this one try where I saw the board coming and it did not feel right, you know, so I kicked the board away, and then it comes back, it turns back in mid-air. I end up landing on it, but I have my body turned forward. I get a shoot out with 1 foot. I rolled my ankle to the side, you know, it was just one quick motion like boom. And it hurt really bad, you know. I thought at first that I torn my syndesmosis again, and you know, I was really fucked up in that moment for me not to know what was happening, what has happened, you know. At the end of the day, you know, I walked away from this. I couldn't skate nollie or switch for 3 months actually before I could flip again without having pain in my foot, and I was really conservative at that time with high impact stuff and shit, you know. The next thing I want to talk about was our second trip to Berlin, and we were checking out a few skate parks, and the first stop at that day was the skate park in Moabit, where they have this rail which starts flat and then goes down a kink, but it has a London gap within between. It makes it a little bit scarier, and in the first try I jumped on it, I slipped away and I hit my upper body slightly on that rail, and I was like, you know, oh, that was scary, you know. I thought like, okay, you know, it's just the first try and it won't happen again. And then right to try after that I slipped away right again, and because I landed in the London gap, the rail was actually way higher than it started, and I ended up hitting it right with my chest on the rail, you know, and really hurt. And then, no joke, when I was walking back, I was seeing all little shiny points on the ground, and I was like, yo, this is fucking scary, you know. Then the same day we went to the Hasenheide park with this curved rail, which I already skated a year before, and I wanted to get, you know, more tricks on it. However, I underestimated it because I thought I improved by 50-50 so much that I could easily get it. I first tried to get it with frontside 50, missed the rail with my front truck on one attempt, and I just got tangled up over the rail. And then, you know, there were just tons of slams that really caught up with me. Like, you know, the nasty thing about the curved rail is that if you get stuck right at the beginning, you can't just walk it out normally, because you get caught up with your feet in the rail. And, you know, that's what happened to me. Like, I hit it so hard with my upper body, you know, you can really see how I bounced off the rail, and it was really fucked up, so I ate shit on that session. But however, at the end of the day we were able to get the trick. Not as clean as planned, but whatsoever, you know, just take it, you know. So yeah, that are all the heavy hitters that I can think of. It's not like I had super heavy injuries, definitely not. I mean, there will always be risk in the sport, and everything there will always be risk, you know. It's part of the game. God.